Good day, I am Matt.
And I'm Rabea.
And this is Sounds Like on Andertons TV.
We're somewhere new.
We are somewhere new. We've never even been here before ourselves. This is the mysterious land of things you hit.
Yeah, you do. There's a lot of physical action going on in this part of the world.
There is. Lots of wood.
However, we are here today to sound like Alex Lifeson of the band Rush.
Yes, we are. This one has been requested, I think, since about day one.
We might get it wrong, we might get it right.
Who knows? And this is without busting, so £1,500 is our budget.
Yep.
And a lot has happened in the last year, so that £1,500 doesn't go as far as it used to.
Yeah, we're talking guitar, an amp, probably a combo, and a few pedals just for specific sounds. And I think we're just going to stick to some of their main riffs. So let's go get a guitar.
We need a guitar. And the thing Alex Lifeson has is a signature, it's a Les Paul Access series, which has a Floyd.
Yes, double humbuckers, Floyd Rose. Obviously we can't get a proper full fat Gibson because they don't have many stock Gibsons with Floyds.
Yeah.
It's not really their bag.
And even if they did, they'd be quite expensive.
So, with that in mind, we're stood next to Charvel guitars because we know they do great quality for the price.
There's a few here to choose from with double hums and Floyd. So 700 up until well, like 750, 800.
Bearing in mind, this is probably the top end of our budget for guitar. We never really go more expensive than this.
So, yeah.
The only thing worth pointing out is that obviously his Gibson isn't a maple fretboard, so that is going to make a difference. But we're not even in the same. We're not even in the same brand. So
or in the same shape or anything.
So construction.
I think we should give this a shot.
This is the Charvel SoCal.
It is, and it's a nice black sparkle going on here with Seymour Duncan's in as well. So it should sound great. Yeah, pretty much it is what it is. But it should hopefully get us close. But
at the end of the day, it's the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it is the end of the day.
It's not the end of the day. Alex Lifeson uses this using Kettner. He's got his own signature Triumph, which is an 150 watt valve amplifier. It's incredibly loud, incredibly expensive, and we can't do it for without busting.
There are other cheaper Hughes and Kettner amps, which are over there, but even the really, really cheap ones are still $450 just for the head and more for a cab. So
we're always trying to get combos these days. It's better value for money when you're doing something on a budget.
It is. So we're a bit screwed with the Hughes and Kettner angle.
We are.
And he's played a load of different amps before, a couple of Fender bits.
Yeah. So we're going to go completely.
So we're going to just ignore all that.
Yeah, and go Blackstar.
Yeah, I think we're going to go for a Blackstar Club 40.
Yeah, we're actually going to get the HT Club 20 or the Studio 20. Well, the only one that I can find here, in fact, yeah,
that was the Club 40.
That's the Club 40.
Yeah, which is £600. The Studio 20 is a 20 watt amp.
Yeah.
580 quid.
Yes.
For 20 quid more, we could double the wattage for £599.
So here,
get the Club 40.
The only reason you want a higher wattage is for more headroom on your clean sound. However, most of the excerpts we're looking at are done with distortion, and any clean sound we use, we're not going to be playing loud enough to warrant needing the headroom.
That said, we always look for amps that can play over a drummer just because it kind of is a sign of this is really good in all situations.
Yes.
Which is the thing, a giggable rig.
Just factor in that £20 if you wanted to upgrade to the 40 watt. That's what I say.
Well, okay, let's look at it this way. We've got 579 plus the 700 for the guitar is 1,279.
Yeah.
That leaves us with £220 for
pedals.
Which actually should get us a couple of nice bits.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Perfect.
We've got reverb built in, which saves us a bit of cash. We might need a bit of delay, maybe a bit of phase
of flanger. Like it sounds like there's a light bit of chorus / flanger.
Something undulating.
Yeah. So I think we need to cover our bases and get those things. We can go Turn City, Moore, something affordable. We got 220 quid.
Something multi effects, but really. We might only get a couple of bits for that, or maybe 3. We can push it to 3.
Well, let's have a little look.
Okay.
The Rush booster.
This is the way to rinse money when you don't have it. We've now got 170 quid based on an impulse purchase from Rabea Massaad over here.
Sorry. That's a phaser.
Okay. Well, let's get that as well.
That's a digital delay.
Let's get that as well. It looks like we're going to be sponsored by TC for this. for this episode.
Well, because they've just made new pedals that are about 50 quid, reasonably affordable, and we can get a few and we'll be alright. So we have all the gear.
We've got all the gear. Hopefully we have an idea how to sound like Rush. So yeah, we're back in the video room.
We're back in the video room.
Yeah, I'm feeling relaxed, feeling good.
We are, but we don't need to be relaxed because we're doing Rush.
Yeah, we're not in a rush. Alex Lifeson.
Indeed.
Okay, so the first thing to do in this video is to caveat my part by saying I am not Geddy Lee.
No.
And I have a great respect for that man. Before you kill me, it was for context. As bass is quite important, as you know.
Yeah, we took bass in there. Some of the parts are just kind of made up on the spot, but
yeah. So just as a caveat, but I think as a guitar tone, I think we got pretty close.
I'm pretty sure we did. So let's show you the rig, starting with the guitar. This is a Charvel SoCal, San Dimas SoCal, I believe.
And it's actually very, very nice.
It is. It's maple neck and board. It's a double humbucker Floyd Rose guitar with a coil split, which we didn't use. And
Seymour Duncan's.
Yeah, and in fairness to it, it's really, really easy to play. It sounds great. It's got great sustain. I believe this has the Trembucker, distortion Trembucker set in there. And it's a bargain if you want a nice leady kind of super strat. I'd say I recommend something like this for the price. So with regards to the amplifier, we're using the Blackstar HT Studio 20.
Yes.
It's worth saying, well, it's $579, and for an extra 20 quid, you could have the 40 watt version.
Yeah, but I think actually I was quite flippant with my extra 20 quid in the store.
Yeah.
However, I think we needed it when it came to the pedals.
It did.
We are using 3 TC electronic pedals, which are rather new, and a couple of Tone City pedals. This, I think that if you really wanted to sound like Rush, you just need 50 quid really in this pedal. And this will
Joking aside, we used the Rush boost.
We did use a Rush boost, and I actually was, again, I thought it was a stupid idea, I've got to be honest. But it wasn't a waste of money, and it's great. So we'll show you how it all comes together now. But basically, the loose thing was, we had reverb in the amp, we needed delay, and we got a boost, and flanger and phaser were the other components.
So let's build the tone up from the ground. So this is kind of the sound we were going for with no pedals involved. So it's really honky actually.
It's nice.
Yeah, but it's a nice, sounds like the kind of tone that's really loud and gives you a lot of feedback. So it's more natural overdrive than anything else.
Well, let's go, the guitar's going straight into the Rush pedal. Yeah. So this will instantly sound like Rush.
So. However, it's not quite complete. So with the rush in, the rush in the guitar, and if we use the Angel Wing, so this is with, and with,
Beautiful.
As far as I'm concerned, that's a really nice sort of mid-crunchy kind of... It sounds very similar to me.
It sounds lovely.
From the record. And then it's worth pointing out that we didn't use the Blood Moon phaser.
No.
The Echo Brain, albeit in the front of the amp, we used it very, very mildly for that sort of sound. There. Which we used it for that, just to give us a bit more sustain and decay. And then finally, the Tone City Summer Orange phaser, we used it literally for this.
So it works. It really works.
Yeah.
And out of interest, let's just try out this Blood Moon over here.
Okay. So this is without, and this is with. I mean, it sounds like it's not doing anything properly. It sounds broken.
Just play one chord. Pick a chord.
Pick a chord, any chord. All right, pick a chord. Is it reactive to velocity?
Just hold.
Such a stupid tune. I quite like it.
I quite like it.
It sounds kind of air raid siren-y, but
Right.
that's not the point.
Do you want to play? Just play a single. Hold a single note, really lightly. Whatever, it does stuff. It makes it sound like phase sound.
Yeah, I mean,
sounds.
there's probably more to this pedal than we've allowed it to show us. But
We
in any
have.
case, we didn't use it, so...
I've got to say, these TC pedals, because it's obviously we're on a really strict budget and we're trying to get quite a hi-fi sound, having brands and pedal options which are kind of cheap but still really good is so important.
Yeah.
And I think we've done a lot with this kind of the Moos, the Tone Cities that we've played with before, but these guys, this is some really good stuff.
It is, and for the price.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You can't argue.
And there's a good weight to them as well. They feel like chunky. So that sums up how to sound like Alex Lifeson.
It does indeed, Matthew. We hope that it was enjoyable to watch. We hope it sounded good. We hope it was close to those tunes and those excerpts.
Yeah, I mean, we were in a bit of a rush, but it should be, we did the best we could.
All links in the description box below. Please subscribe.
Yes, do that, please.
And I've been Rabea.
And I've been Matthew.
And this has been Sound Like on Andertons TV.
It has. See you later.
Having said that, the amp as well is really, really decent for the money. It's $579, or you can spend...
You like dropped an octave.
Sounded like my was briefly dropped.
Sound like Batman.
Okay.
Bye.